Hey everybody, welcome back to Geeky by Choice. We are opening an Avatar The Last Airbender Collector Booster box. There are two of us here who don't know all that much about Avatar, but one of us does, who's going to be driving the packs and telling us all about the amazing stuff from the Avatar show.
For sure. And growing up with this show, I have a lot of nostalgia trying to rip these packs, remembering some of the story. If I can get this open.
This is the worst part about opening packs. You're just trying to get it in the box.
Just the sheer excitement factor.
The layers of protection.
There we go.
There's no wrong way to do this.
Yeah. All right. So how much is it in a collector box? It's 12, correct?
Yeah, 12 packs.
One pack. We've got Aang in his full avatar state on the front, controlling all 4 elements. I'll take these out.
Does he always spin them around him when he is?
He's actually only really in the full avatar state in the final episode when he's having his battle with Lord Ozai as Sozin's Comet, which increases all of the firebender's strength as it flies by. So it is pretty much in the big crescendo. I don't know why they made these packs so much thicker than they used to be. I'm going to do a magic sacrilege and open them with scissors instead so that we're not here forever.
Back in my day, the packs were easy to open.
So I believe the rares are going to be in the front. So we'll just take the first 5 and shove them to the back. So full art forest. And this is the one that has the, I think the island turtle on it, which has a whole forest on his back. You can see him half in the water there. Starting off, we've got Katara, Heroic Healer, Toucan Puffin, Dai Li Sensor, Meteor Sword, Team Avatar, the Waterbending Scroll, Forecasting Fortune Teller, Sold Out, Fire Nation Raider, and Food. Moving on to the rares. Avatar Destiny.
Ooh. Check, creature control. Bonus sheet.
Prosperity. So blue and an X. Each player draws X cards. Aang's Iceberg. So where the show starts, he's trapped away for over 100 years.
That's the, I think, only episode I've ever watched. Maybe the first 2.
Fire Nation Occupation. Foggy Swamp Visions. That's it.
There we go.
First pack.
So we move on to the next one.
On this previous pack, there was the 2 different symbols. Is there any relevance to those?
Oh, yes. So for anyone who's ripping these packs on their own, be aware that if you are a standard or modern player, I believe the rules that Wizards has put in is that if there is a hang glider on the edge of the card, this is a commander legal only card, whereas your regular standard legal cards from this set, and most of them are going to have Aang's face as the symbol instead. So, same thing.
It's all fun and games until we get another foot card.
Yeah. So there's the island with Momo chilling in the stream. Earthbending Student. Thriving Bluff. Gylicorn. Trusty Boomerang. Southern Air Temple. Spirit Oasis. Merchant of Many Hats. Zhang Zhang's Deserters. Boomy Bash. And now on to the rares. Iroh, Tea Master. Iroh enters, create a food token. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target opponent gain control of target permanent you control. When you do, create a 1/1 ally. Creature token, put a +1 counter on that token for each permanent you own that your opponents control.
What are the odds?
Another prosperity.
You're very prosperous.
Yeah. The Blue Spirit, which is actually Zuko hiding in a mask.
Spoilers.
It's been, I think, well over 10 years. Wan Shi Tong, all-knowing. It's actually the spirit that guards the ancient library. And, well,
He's
Wan Shi Tong, the librarian.
Oh, definitely guarding.
Yeah.
You basically told the story in one pack.
Yep. I think we're going to try from the tab here.
Do you remember how many wind temples there are?
When the show is taking place, there's only one left as the Fire Nation destroyed the rest, trying to seek out the Avatar. But I don't know exactly how much.
Oh, I think there's a flip card.
Yeah, we're just going to do that just to be safe. Oh, and we're one rare short. Oh, well. Waterbending Ascension.
Excitement on the front.
Mountain. That's rough, buddy. Nice
Oh,
mean
no.
card. And Sokka is telling Zuko that his first girlfriend, Yue, turned into the moon. And Zuko can say nothing but, that's rough, buddy.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
Maybe not girlfriends turning into the moon, but
That's rough, bud.
Fire Nation attacks. June, Bounty Hunter.
I think a lot of people are looking for that one for Commander.
June,
Yeah, so I've got a bunch of articles about her.
Pretending Pox Bears. Earth Village, Ruffians. Rebellious Captives. And one of the rares. It's a nice food token.
Mm-hmm.
Peaceful. Foggy Swamp Visions.
There's an alt art, I think.
As an additional cost to cast a spell, Waterbend X. Exile X target creatures cards from your graveyard for each creature card exiled this way. Create a token that's a copy of it. At the beginning of your next end step, sacrifice those tokens.
This is the showcase art.
Heartbeat of Spring.
Aww.
Enchantment. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds one more mana of any type that land would produce.
A green doing green things? What?
Crazy. Legend of Yang Shen. Starting with you, each player chooses up to one permanent with mana value 3 or greater from among permanents your opponents control. Exile those permanents. You may have target opponent draw 3 cards. If you do, you draw 3 cards. Exile this saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control.
It's basically group hug.
To Avatar Yang Shen. Flying, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, airbend up to one other target non-land permanent. And then Aang, Air Nomad. Flying, vigilance, other creatures you control have vigilance. He's a 5/4 for 5.
So the bonus sheet cards are all one for each episode, right?
Yes, there are 61 of them.
And we've seen 2 of them so far.
So far, because we hit one twice.
Because we're very prosperous.
Yeah. All right. Appa Plains. Bastion of Remembrance from a very sad episode where Iroh sings Leaves on the Vine for his son that passed away in the war. Koala Sheep. Thriving Moor. Oh, well, Leaves from the Vine. There we go.
Speak of the dough.
It's like you're telling the whole story in each of these packs.
Hama the Bloodbender.
Huh.
Sokka's Haiku. Lost Days. Treetop Freedom Fighters. Ostrich Horse. Now the rares. Ooh. United Front.
That's a cool looking art.
Create X 1/1 ally creature tokens. And put a +1/1 counter on each creature you control.
There's a lot of white ally cards.
Yeah. Training Grounds. Fire Nation Drill. The one thing that stops the Wall of Bossing Say.
Oh, wait, nobody needs that card.
And Storm of Memories. Storm, exile an instant or sorcery card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard at random. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. And then Avatar's Wrath. Choose up to 1 target creature, then airbend all other creatures. Till your next turn, your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hand. Exile Avatar's Wrath.
Interesting control piece.
Yeah.
Is somebody gonna put it in their taster deck?
The Fire Nation Drill?
No.
Avatar's Wrath?
Yeah.
I could. I could definitely do that.
I'm telling you, I won't grab the Fire Nation Drill until I get hit by a 30-30 Wall of Bossing Say. Then it's going in every deck I can slot it in.
But, you know, we synergize decks together, so you won't have to worry about it.
A Momo plane. He's chilling on a broken statue. Hook Sword. Sokka's Sword Training. Thriving Isle. Boomy, King of 3 Trials. Sun Warriors. Fancy Footwork. First Time Flyer.
That's a cute card.
Rough Rhino Cavalry. Mongoose Lizard.
How many creatures are in this set?
A lot. They're trying to jam, I think, every creature type that they can into this set because there's a lot of multi-creature type synergy. It's like an anti-tribal set. Abandoned Air Temple. Oh, a land. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land. Tap to add a white. Pay 4, put a +1 counter on each creature you control.
Yoinks.
Tarnished Citadel.
Another land.
The Earth King. The Earth King enters, create a 4/4 green bear creature token. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control with power 4 or greater attack, search your library for up to that many basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Green getting a lot of love this set. Lion Vulture. At the beginning of your end step, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a +1 counter on this creature and draw a card. And another Fire Lord Azula. Or, sorry, first Fire Lord Azula. Very nice. A lot of people are thinking about CEDH viability with Fire Lord Azula. Cheating out and copying storm spells and whatnot.
Your next deck?
Probably.
Not until PlayStation 5 cards arrive.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, I am a sucker for God of War.
Or anything with red.
It took me a while to get into red, actually. I'm a green player at heart. So, supposed to be... I think this one's either going to have one of the mythic creatures or Momo on it. But I can't quite find him.
Pause the video. Shout it out in the comments if you could find it.
Somebody sees it and they're just yelling on their phone.
It's right in front of you. How can you not see it?
Thriving Grove. Kyoshi Island Plaza. Crashing Wave. Enter the Avatar State. Waterbending Lesson. Path to Redemption.
Some of them look like they have a symbol in behind the text box, and others don't. Like this one's
That
got
would
the
be the different nations symbol. So this is the Fire Nation symbol, and I think they are correspondent to the different monocolored cards.
The more you know.
Food. Yes, like that is the Airbender symbol behind the text. Airbender Ascension. This enchantment enters. Airbend up to one target creature. Whenever a creature you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if this enchantment has 4 or more quest counters on it, exile up to one target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Rites of Flourishing. Beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. Ko the Face Stealer. Now, a lot of people have been thinking that this card combos off with basically everything. Not true. Doesn't work that way. It has to have related text with exiling under this creature. So if you just start exiling creatures, it won't work with Ko the Face Stealer. But they do go crazy bonkers with other synergies. Jet Rebel Leader. Whenever Jet attacks, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop.
So we're about halfway through.
Just about.
What's the favorite card so far?
Definitely Azula for me.
I don't know. The Earth King is pretty good. Might go with my Absent deck. Just think about all those lands I could come at.
Doesn't your Absent deck focus on defenders though?
Yeah.
He's looking at power.
Well, my 30/30 indestructible wall. Doesn't that count?
It technically still counts as a 0/30. It's using its toughness to deal damage.
Ooh, art card.
Art card. All right, we'll see what that is. Ooh.
This is the first one.
See what that is later. All right. Appa Swamp. Boomy's Feast Lecture. Flying Dolphin Fish. Dragon Moose.
So what I think, I need to have a 5-color commander, and then just have every creature imaginable in my deck.
Yep. Zhang Zhang the Deserter. Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. Combustion Technique. Compassionate Healer.
Oh, so compassionate.
Yeah. The Water Symbol Tribe. Water Tribe Symbol. Badger Mole.
Cat Owl.
That one's actually kind of cool.
It can go into my bird deck.
Yeah.
Okay, now we get to see what the art card is.
Yeah. So, Phoenix Fleet Airship. Flying at the beginning of your end step. If you sacrifice a permanent this turn, create a token that's a copy of this vehicle. As long as you control 8 or more permanents named Phoenix Fleet Airship, this vehicle is an artifact creature. Crew 1. And then we have, I think that's the trusty Boomerang. Double check on the back here. Yes, trusty Boomerang. Ooh. The Boy in the Iceberg. Dark Depths.
That's the first episode?
Yes. The Boy in the Iceberg enters with 10 ice counters on it. Move in ice. 3 ice counters from the Boy in the Iceberg. When the Boy in the Iceberg has no ice counters on it, sacrifice it. If you do so, create a Merit Lage, a legendary 2020 black avatar creature token, flying and indestructible. Foggy Swamp Visions. Chakra Meditation. Hakoda Selfless Commander. And that's it. We've got 5 packs left.
I don't know. Maybe I might have to actually watch the show.
It's a good show. It's worth the watch. I might rewatch it in time for the pre-release. Another Momo Island. I think that's our second one. Oh, special art combustion technique. Very nice. Fire Nation Soldier. Kyoshi Warrior Guard. Sokka Lateral Strategist. Allies at Last. Oh, Affinity for Allies. Glider Staff. Kyoshi Village. Rakus Audience. Rabaru Troop. And on to the rares. Agna Quella. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land. Oh, I guess that's the monocolored land cycle, similar to what they did with Tarkir. So tap, add blue, pay 3, tap, dry card, then discard card.
Oh.
Another Heartbeat of Spring.
Mm-hmm.
Chong and Lily, the Nomads. If anyone remembers, this is actually the guy who sings the song Secret Tunnel. Katara, Waterbending Master. You cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you get an experience counter. Whenever Katara attacks, you may draw a card for each experience counter you have. If you do, discard a card.
So you could draw a lot and only have to discard one of them?
I believe so.
Blue doing blue things.
Wartime Protesters.
So we've got green doing green things, blue doing blue things.
Feels like where the other sets have been very dual-colored purposed or focused. This set kind of wants to lean into the best of what every monocolor has to offer, which makes sense with the addition with firebending and earthbending and whatnot, which all synergize fairly well with the playstyles of the different monocolors.
It's going to be interesting to do a pre-release and see how well the colors actually work.
All right. And Appa Island. Coastal Piracy. It's an interesting reprint. Run Amok. Consider. Bitter Work. Sparring Dummy. Master Paku. Flexible Waterbender. Rowdy Snowballers.
Ooh.
Losing cards.
Almost got away from me. North Pole Gates. At least it was just the ally token. Elemental Teachings. Search your library for up to 4 land cards with different names and reveal them. The opponent chooses 2 of those cards, put the chosen cards in your graveyard, and then the rest onto the battlefield. Tapped, then shuffle. Elemental Bond. Whenever a creature you control with power 3 or greater enters, draw a card. Appa the Vigilant. Flying Vigilance. Whenever Appa or another ally you control enters, creatures you control get +1/1 and gain Flying and Vigilance until end of turn. And he's a 6/6 for 7.
Were there allies in other sets?
Not very many. It's not a very common type.
It was a long time ago, I think, since the last reprint of Allies.
Yeah. Baboon Spirit. Whenever another non-token spirit you control enters, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token with this token can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. Pay 4, exile another target creature you control, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. and another abandoned air temple.
I was just looking it up. There are apparently 97 cards with a subtype of ally, but I believe they do also include the Avatar one.
Well, it's why everyone was very excited with the, I think, the Bant Katara promo they were handing out at MagicCon Las Vegas, because it was a big hint that ally cards were probably coming back in a big way. An Appa Forest, Fire Nation's Conquest, The Art of Tea, Stand United, Air Nomad Legacy, Fire Nation Engineer, Honest Work, Saber-Tooth Moose Lion, Serpent's Pass, Octopus Form, Ally. Let's see, now getting to the rares.
Ooh.
Avatar Aang.
Alt art foil.
4 colors, red, green, white, and blue. Flying, firebending 2. Whenever you waterbend, earthbend, firebend, or airbend, draw a card. Then if you've done all 4 this turn, transform Avatar Aang, which he turns into Aang, Master of Elements. Flying, spells you cast cost Wooburg less to cast. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If you do, you gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 +1/1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent, and he is a 6/6 Avatar ally creature.
Damn.
Wow. I actually didn't see this art in the spoils.
It looks amazing.
Yeah. Volcanic Torrent, Cascade. Volcanic Torrent deals X damage to each creature and planeswalker your opponent's control, where X is the number of spells you've cast this turn. Firebending Ascension. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 red soldier creature token with Firebending 1. Whenever a creature you control attacking causes a triggered ability of that creature to trigger, put a quest counter on this enchantment. Then if it has 4 or more quest counters on it, you may copy that ability and choose new targets for the ability. That's going to go crazy in an Azula deck.
I was actually looking into, for this one, into Arabella.
Yep, that would be kind of nuts too. Fire Nation Sentinels. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/1 counter on each creature you control. Whoa.
Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, put a... Oh boy.
Ooh.
Answer to Aristocrats?
Yep. Tiger Seal. Vigilance at the beginning of your upkeep. Tap this creature. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, untap this creature. I know blue has a lot of access to card draw in general, but I don't actually know if that's an upside for a 1-mana creature to come out tapped like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if blue can sustain drawing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are blue decks that can, but...
And this set does come with a lot of blue draw synergy, but for the most part, that doesn't feel like a great trade-off. It feels like it's still probably going to be hard to untap on turn 2, even turn 3, unless you have Ponder or Consider or things like that.
Yeah, like if I would be drafting, I would probably not be picking up this card.
No.
It's not consistent at all.
I think I see another...
Flip.
No, another Trusty Boomerang art card. Appa Island. Kyoshi, Warrior Exemplars. Kindly Customer. That's very nice that they added her. This is like when Zuko is lost his way. He goes on a little date as they're
Aw.
running the tea shop undercover in the Earth Village. Or Earth Nation, however you want to say it. Fist of Flame. Solstice Revelations. Fatal Fissure. Airbender's Reversal. Corrupt Court Official. Bender's Waterskin. Oh, a 3-mana mana rock that untaps itself and everyone else's upkeep. Cycle of Renewal. And yes,
Trusty Boomerang. You are
Trusty
correct.
Boomerang. Aang's Iceberg. Flash, when this enchantment enters, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Waterbend 3. Sacrifice this enchantment. If you do, scry 2. 3 Dreams. Search your library for up to 3 aura cards with different names. Reveal them. Put them into your hand, then shuffle. Spirit Water Revival. Suki, Kiyoshi, Captain. Another one of Sokka's girlfriends. And Katara the Fearless. If a triggered ability of an ally you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Sorry, that was hard to read with the foiling.
Very nice.
So purely ally command.
And the last pack.
Last pack magic?
What's in here? What are you saying is in here?
I'm not sure. We've already pulled Azula and Aang.
What about my wall?
We could pull your wall. Or Toph. Toph would also be nice to see.
So Toph, the wall, and the
One of the mill?
the
Low and Lee High Advisor.
Yeah, the advisors. One card for us all.
Yeah. 5 rares. Those are pretty good odds.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Fanning them out to show everybody how many cards are there?
Yeah. Momo Plains. Sokka. Wolf Cove's Protector. Cloud Shift. Let's get a better look. A Deer Dog.
A dog tier?
Elk Dog. Invasion Tactics. Serpent of the Pass. Invasion Reinforcements. Kiyoshi Battlefan. Sandbender's Storm. Water Tribe Captain. Copy Token. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Katara, Water Tribe's Hope. Vigilance, when Katara enters, creating 1/1 white ally creature token. Waterbending X. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX until end of turn. X can't be 0. Activate only during your turn. Visions of Beyond. Uncle's Musings. Sorcery. Converge. Turn up to X permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast a spell. Exile Uncle's Musings. Oh, very similar to Sunburst.
Mm-hmm.
Crystalline Armor. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control and has trample. Badger Mole Cub. When this creature enters, Earthbend 1. Target land you control becomes a 0/0 creature with haste. That's still a land. +1 counter on it. When it dies or is exiled, return it to the battlefield tapped. When you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. Oh. And that's it.
Very cool.
Well, we got the Alt Art Aang, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
The red enchantment for triggering the attacking ability twice.
Mm-hmm. All in all, lots of good flavor to this set too. If you grew up with the show, it's very much made for fans of the show. The art is very nice too. There's been a lot of stuff about the art not living up to fans of UB IP's perspective, but as someone who's watched the show, I found all the art very recognizable, very fun, very flavorful. And I think the cards do very much what the spirit of the character in the show did.
Can we rewatch the whole show? How many episodes are there?
61.
Yeah, so for every card. Yeah, stupid question.
Nobody needed to watch. Nobody needs to work, right?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, well, thank you for opening all the cards. Thank you for all the wonderful inputs. As people who have not watched the show, but now will watch the show, looking forward to seeing all the characters. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around with us. Hope you had fun. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and see you later.